So, good morning everybody. Today is the 12th of December and it's a Tuesday lads outing with Tim and Kevin, and today we are off to Ronda, then El Burgo and Yunquera, and we'll probably stop for a couple of snacks, but first I need to get some petrol. Here I am at Repsol, and then as soon as I've got my tank topped off, I'll be meeting the other two guys at the BP station in San Pedro de Alcantara. This is where we're going. This is the road which is between Ronda and El Burgo, and these are the mountains which are located just behind Marbella. The roads are fantastic, the weather is excellent today, it's already pretty warm. And here we are just arriving at our first stop in Ronda, and we call this place Mr. Biscuit, which is actually a venta opposite the hospital there.
That's Tim.
So this is Tim and Kevin. Kevin's eating.
Of course he's
Tim
eating.
and I had breakfast before we left. It is yours truly.
This is me.
I'll get it. Hello. Are you having a good day?
And now we've left and we're on our way to El Burgo. These are some of the fantastic roads that we have around here. The reason I'm talking is that once you get going on the motorbike, there's so much wind noise you can't hear the engine, or you can't hear anything. All you hear is the rush of the wind. But anyway, I'll keep you updated with a bit of the track here. We're off. These are limestone mountains that we're riding through. The corners are just superb. The track and the asphalt is just amazing. So it's really quite nice. Lovely corners. But we do need to be careful. I nearly was attacked by a goat on the way up the Ronda road. That's a viewpoint there that we just passed, and then over the top of this, which is a pass at about 1,000 meters, you get this lovely valley all the way down now, which is on the left as you're looking at the picture. And here we are, just it looks like I'm going really fast actually, but it's not. We do need to be careful because some of these corners are quite tight. But speed, we're not doing more than about 80 or 90 kilometers an hour. But in the video it looks like we're doing about 190. I don't know why that is. Anyway, it is what it is. And off we go. So there'll be a few more. Oh, this is the main gorge, which is just spectacular and wonderful to ride through here. I think I said the sun was out shining, and I think at this point it's about 26 degrees on the 12th of December. So it's really quite unusual for this time of year. Hopefully we get some rain, otherwise we're going to be in real trouble for 2024. So once we get through this section, then we come into some woodland, and there will be a big valley down on the left short, on the right. And again, the views are absolutely spectacular, lovely twisty roads. Then once we get through this woodland, we will be down into El Burgo, where we are planning to stop. Kevin wants fish and chips, so I hope the restaurant will be open. Let's see what happens. So here we are again. I kind of got fed up at this point, and I'm always leading. So there's Tim on his Pan Am, and here comes Kevin on his Triumph Rocket. So the two of them are going to lead for a little bit while we head on down to El Burgo. So we have a few more corners to go on the tight, narrow section here. Really was a fantastic day. What a lovely ride. Just at El Burgo, we decided to keep going, That's our place on the left that we often stop at, that's closed. And coming out of El Burgo, we go across the bridge in a moment or two. Then we have about 8 kilometers to ride on some more wide open roads with lots of twisty corners. Again, it looks like we're doing about 190 miles an hour, but trust me, we're not. And this section, as you get into Yunquera, has got some lovely sweeping corners. And it just goes from right to left to right to left. And you can see from the amount of traffic on the road here that it's just excellent. Great fun, great ride. Then, because there were so many corners here, I started to speed up now. This is me speeding up the film. We're not riding this fast. No, this would be insane to go that fast on these roads. But this is to give you an impression of the corners. It's one after the other after the other. Probably it's probably making you a bit dizzy, but heck, when you're actually riding it, it really is good fun. And then we will slow down now in a second. The video will resume its normal speed just as we pull into Yunquera. The restaurant that Kevin was looking for his fish and chips, we'd passed it, but he told us that he could smell it. So I think he was a little bit sad that we missed it. But then we stopped in Yunquera, just at this place here, which is coming up on the right hand side. And Tim will be pulling into this bit of a car park there right on the left, the lay-by. And we'll have a snack here at the Venta across the road. See you in a minute. Look at that now. You've got ham and bacon and
look at that.
and cheese.
You're spreading it a bit as well.
Yeah. I haven't had anything to eat for 45 minutes.
There was enough room for 2 eggs, really, wasn't there?
Oh, yeah. Can we have another egg?
I'm just going to say, will that fit?
I'll make it.
God blimey. You two are already working on your Christmas stomachs.
These are yours.
Gracias. Muy bien.
Ahora, los tres.
Los tres, sí, sí, sí. I've decided to go light. I skipped the egg.
Wow!
I know.
There's like a pig in there.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Do that classic. That's what they do. That's what they do.
So what we've done now is switch the camera onto Kevin's bike, because I never filmed and I never get to be in the pictures. So here we are, we're leaving Yunquera now, and we're off onto some pretty smooth and quick roads. And once we get out the village, we'll be heading down to a place called Guaro and another little village called Ronda before we head down into the back of Marbella at La Cañada. Again, absolutely super asphalt, lovely wide long sweeping corners like this one. In fact, as we were coming downhill, we noticed the ambient temperature was as high as 28 degrees, and we all had our winter jackets and winter trousers on, so we were far too hot. And still, even though it's hot down on the coast, it might have been a bit fresher up the hillside, but It wasn't this day. So this is us now after quite a number of lovely corners, pulling into the small town of Guaro. There's always lots of little bits of activity here going on. Oh, stay there, don't pull out. So now we'll carry on with a few more corners, and then we will very shortly after another super day out, fun riding on all of this. We're now into Ronda, and there's a discotheque on the right here, Disco Cristal. I didn't think those discos still existed, but seems to have been there for a while. Then this is the narrowest bit of the village, and there's a cafe down at the bottom which is pretty popular, just down here on the right hand side. Must stop in there one day. Oh, and then we got held up behind this delivery van who's blocking the road with these other cars and vans who are now taking the lead and carrying on. Obviously not giving way to any of us. Whoops, that was a bit close. Just have to be patient. Now I'm about to drive off, ride off, and oh, he pulls out in front of me. Well, yeah, you've got to be ready for these things. Right, there we are. So what happens now is turn right here, and that takes us back onto the main road down into Marbella. So we'll be out of the village here in a minute or two. There we are. We're back onto the main road towards Marbella, and there's a good section like this with some lovely curves, and it's just so much fun to ride until the last 10 kilometers before you get to Marbella, and then you have double white lines for 10 kilometers, and you get stuck for a few minutes behind a truck that you can't overtake. So I'll end the video there. Thank you all for watching if you've stayed with me this long, and we will look forward to making another video soon about bike tours in Spain. See you soon.